How you doing? You know, I got a gentleman that wanted to bring up a subject about saying defending Obama, saying Obama was a good man, or else why didn't he bail out? Did the big three bailout? So I just want to clear this crap right up now. This bullshit. Just to clear people's minds about this, this had nothing to do with kindness. This had nothing to do with, hey, let's help an American company, or in this case, two companies out. For starters, GM and Chrysler took bailouts. If I remember correctly, I think GM took somewhere around a $40 billion bailout, and then they demanded another, I believe, somewhere around 15 or 17 billion. But there was no regulations on it. Even though Ford decided to figure everything out themselves because they knew they would lose billions of dollars in interest paid to the government if they took it. Basically, Obama rigged it that way. That way they would make all this money. But see, Obama and the government didn't actually bail them out. They gave them a loan. People, who the hell do you think paid it back? It wasn't the government. It wasn't GM and Chrysler. It was you. Y'all paid it back. You think this bailout was such a big help? Yeah, it was to them, to GM and Chrysler. But who paid for it actually? Who actually bailed them out? You did. You actually think that little discount you got that seemed so large, it wasn't. You think that little discount you got made it worth? No. The only people that already qualified for a bailout are the ones that already would have qualified for a car loan anyway at the full price. So people, why are you people so damn naive? You already had to have the credit score. You already had to have the income to afford these massive payments that many, actually majority, cannot afford. Think about it. You get a brand new heavy duty truck now, you're looking $60, $70, $80, $90,000. What are you looking at? Say you want a Mustang or brand new SS Camaro or a Shelby GT500 or one of these Hellcats or whatever. What are you paying? You're paying $700, $800, $900 a month. Come on. Other ones, yeah, they're cheaper, but you're still paying on average. We looked it up. The average payment, fluctuates between $500 to $600 a month for the average vehicle that's actually sold. So come on, people. How the hell is this bailout helping people? You paid it back. There was no, Obama was so nice. He bailed out the GM and Chrysler. No, he didn't. He gave them a loan, okay? A true bailout would not have required, okay, here, you pay us back. No, it would have been either a gift to help them out, because without the auto industry, the country falls, because that is like, 80% of our income for all the jobs in this country. Now, also, you've got to understand that if they did want some, or if Obama did want some paid back, that, he would have said, okay, then you pay back only a certain percentage. He would not have said you got to pay every cent back, plus interest. That's where you people, you Hillary and Obama supporters, do not understand. A true bailout, if he was honest to God wanting to help them out, wouldn't have said, well, here, you got to pay us interest. No, it would have been flat out. Here, we'll help you out. You pay back a small portion, or you just don't pay it back. No. Now, folks, you got to understand, what would have truly been a bailout? That would have, who actually does it help the most? Us. We're the citizens that have to buy the vehicles, okay? You know, GM, Chrysler, Ford, yes, they are super rich. You know, but 99.9% of us are not. Okay? We're not super rich. You know, some are rich, yeah, but you know, that would actually help us out more, because if Obama would have did it properly. Now think about this, folks. You want to talk about a true bailout, okay? That would help the whole country. Think about this real quick. What about a bailout that he could have easily done that says, okay, here, we do an application process. You fit the criteria. You have the set income that you qualify. You don't make too much. Okay, you fit in there. You can afford, you know, the higher insurance and all that. You have a family. Say you have to have 1 or 2 kids under a certain age or whatever. You have to have so many miles average a week, you know, you have to drive for work or something like it. Anyway, put it short, you have to qualify. And then those who qualify gets a free vehicle. So what you would do, you would take in your vehicle that you already own. It has to be paid off, okay? You take it in and you say, here, I'm using this as my trade-in. What they do, like somewhere around like, what's it, like $5,000-$10,000 for this cash for clunkers. So therefore, you give them your vehicle, and then you get one of the same class. So people, I'm not saying you take in your Mazda or your Olds Cutlass Supreme or a Ford Focus or whatever, and then you come out there with a Cadillac Escalade or a Lincoln Navigator or something. No, the same class, free of charge. You don't pay tax on it. You don't pay nothing on it. Then the government just pays them for that vehicle. Now think about it. They would have got bailed out. You that qualified would have got your vehicle that you actually needed. Even those that couldn't afford the payment for that $4, $5, $6, $8, $10, $9,000 a month, or no, I'm sorry, $900 a month, whatever. That would have been a true bailout. It would have bailed out the citizens that truly needed that vehicle and bailed out GM and Chrysler. See, you folks don't think about that. Think about it. He did nothing for the American people, not to mention the Obamacare.